Welcome back to Digi Bros. We're just fighting.
What's up? I'm fighting like an assload of evil Cthulhu's.
Yes. Don't let them shoot you with that stuff.
He's trying to get me with this white astral powder
jizz. I knew where it was going.
Oh, he had it. Okay. So
no,
I
man, you gotta make contact.
Motherfucker. Oh god, they're everywhere.
Did you get?
I hate this.
Did you get the gesture from the thing?
Yes.
Did you get make contact?
I got fucking make contact the first time I ran through there.
Make contact is the most important element of this entire game.
Okay.
It's the meta of Bloodborne.
Okay.
And make contact with everything.
Oh god. Alright, I'm gonna open this door. We're gonna go fight the boss.
This place is a absolute nightmare.
Yes, it's very terrifying. One of the coolest levels.
This place fills me with nothing but dread and
depression. Despair.
No, I'm
Horror?
looking for a more fancy word. It's not coming to mind.
Arousal.
No. I like the purple sky. I'm really digging the purple sky.
The blood moon.
That is very Castlevania.
The whole world has a purple sky now after the hunt has begun. Oh. So another thing I realized is that the guys you fight in like the first area, who are all like scraggly beast dudes, those are the normal like living citizens of this town.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought from the very beginning.
Because they all seem like fucked up and insane, but I find out they're just kind of like also hunting monsters too, but they're not hunters. They're just kind of like angry townsfolk who are all just fucked up, drinking all this blood all the time.
That was the impression I had from the very beginning, first time I played the game. Oh, it's a celestial emissary.
Yeah.
That's what the boss is here.
I gotta find a bunch of Guptas, man. Look at all the Guptas.
Those are absolutely Guptas.
Too many Guptas.
They're creepy alien things.
They're definitely like, Guptas.
They're like straight up like Area 51 aliens. Like
the Gupta lore has got to fit in here somewhere. But yeah, I love how like cheesy generic alien they are.
Maybe like Robo Gupta was built by Guptas. He is a robot version of a
certainly
Gupta.
Changes it. Me and Munchie really fleshed out the Robo Gupta story. I don't remember if I ended up telling it all on here.
You told a bunch of shit about like his scientist creator and shit like
that. We had like given it a conclusion and everything where it's like where basically because he becomes the ultimate Bollywood robot, then it creates this new wave of like media coming to India, and it becomes like the next world superpower. And then because of the success of Robo Gupta, Gupta the scientist that created him basically becomes like drunk with power. All he does is like sit around and fuck bitches all day, and he does. Oh man, I never lost to this. Fuck, I was distracted by my Gupta story. But basically, the society in India grows too fast, and they can't compensate for it, and so Robo Gupta is now becoming jaded to his generic job of making perfect Bollywood films all the time, and he decides to leave, and he goes out to the town, and just like
I did not know that was Robo Gupta's job.
Yes, that's his job. He was created to make the perfect Bollywood films.
I see.
And so he wanders the town and he sees all the poverty that's been going on underneath this utopian society that he's created, and then he decides to give up his life of making Bollywood films, and he becomes like a vagrant. And then he sits under a tree one day, and he sits there for so long that he finds enlightenment, just like the Buddha. And so he becomes Robo Gupta Buddha, and then he comes back and writes the ultimate jam, and just he fixes everything, and is the savior of India.
By writing a tasty jam?
Yes, of course.
Isn't that how 20th Century Boys ends?
I never finished 20th Century Boys.
Doesn't the main character, like, after like a time skip, nobody sees from him for like 15 years, then he comes back and writes a tasty jam and unites the world?
Yeah.
You said you didn't finish it.
Well, I know that he becomes a vagrant and probably writes a tasty jam.
He like comes back, like he'd been in the countryside, and he comes back with a beard, and
but that's the story of Buddha.
I definitely believe that he writes a tasty jam.
He was like a prince, and then he discovered poverty in the town, and so he decided to give up everything, and then he found enlightenment after sitting under a tree for like a very long amount of time.
All right. Here's a discussion topic that I feel like comes up a lot on Digi Bros for different subjects, but basically we mean the same thing. But let's address this. Yeah. How much of our audience has any idea why it sounds so normal to us to say tasty jam? Writes a tasty jam.
It's just like saying he wrote a sweet lick, man. It's just...
Right.
What is... Does tasty jams come up that often?
I think that both of us just said he writes a tasty jam, and neither one of us...
I guess we do have, like, Scandinavian listeners and stuff.
Scandinavian? Oh, you meant our list... Okay.
Yes.
I just mean... The phrase tasty jam comes from Tenacious D.
Does it?
Specifically.
Really?
It's from Tenacious D songs.
You don't think it existed before that, though?
We wrote a tasty jam and all the planets
but
did align.
I don't think they invented the term tasty jam in that song. They didn't
necessarily invent it, but if anyone says that term, it's from Tenacious D.
I see.
No one says that who is not a Tenacious D fan and has not heard that song.
I thought everyone said tasty jam.
No, that is not a common phrase. When have you heard anyone other than me or you say tasty jam?
I don't know, man. I just thought it was like a cultural thing.
You thought that because you've listened to that Tenacious D song hundreds of times.
It's so... such a part of my language that I wouldn't have imagined.
A long-ass fucking time ago in a town called Kickapoo, there lived a humble family, religious through and through. But yeah, there was a black sheep, and he knew just what to do. His name was Young JB, and he refused to step in line. A vision he did see of fucking rocking all the time. He wrote a tasty jam, and all the planets did align. Oh, the dragon's balls are blazing as I stepped into his cave, and I sliced his fucking cockles with a long and shiny blade. 'Twas I who fucked the dragon, fuck-a-lizing, fuck-a-loo. And if you try to fuck with me, then I shall fuck you too. Gotta get it on in the party zone. I guess I should've known in the party zone. Gotta lick it down in the party zone. Gotta suck a chode in the party zone. Alright, that's enough of that song. But that's definitely where Tasty Jam comes from.
I guess. I didn't realize it was a big deal.
That's why I'm saying that, like, we both said it like it was totally normal, but I'm sure there's some people who are just like, what? Tasty jam? What the fuck are you talking about? And even a sweet lick, I think is what you said. Even that, anyone who doesn't know that a guitar phrase is called a lick would not know that.
It's just some shit you hear, man. I don't know shit about guitars.
Sick-ass riff.
There we go. Now we have a fuckload of fire paper and a fuckload of beast blood pellets. And now I have enough insight to cross that bridge and get my rock. Hell yeah, get your rocks off.
Can we agree that the sickest guitar lick riff of all time is that one, what is it, Untitled 10? By,
oh yeah, sick ass riff?
No, that's called Sick Ass Riff. That's by Tony Molina. But yes. No, I'm talking about Untitled 10 by the dude from Red Hot Chili Peppers. What's his name? The guitarist.
I don't think I know what the fuck you're talking about.
The riff that goes doon doon doo 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 doon doon.
Oh yeah.
True. I think it's called Untitled 10. It's just the song is like 25 seconds long, and it's just this one sweet guitar lick that Brandon Tolentino used to play all the time, and it's such an amazing riff that I cannot believe that he did not make a whole song out of it, because it's like the best.
Sometimes you have a sweet riff and there's nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
All of Mastodon's songs are written with a sweet riff at the base.
Have they actually said that?
Yes. It's always like, most of their songs are just like they came up with a bitchin' riff while they were on tour, and that's
right.
That's how the song formed.
I mean, that's
like
the way
they write
to
it
do
from
it.
that first, yeah.
We're not gonna do.
I know.
A whole Mastodon song again.
We're not.
What do you think is the sickest Mastodon riff, though?
I don't know. Don't put me on the spot like that, man.
That one I just did might be. That's Black Tongue, and that's probably up there.
It's pretty sick. You're thinking like sick riffs.
Like, I mean, that riff carries the whole song. Like, it's like 3 minutes of just that riff, and it does not get old. And coming from me, that's saying something.
Still killed me immediately. What was the point of spending all my frenzy things? And I'm being eaten now. I just got fucked, man. I just got fucking annihilated. I'm just gonna run across the bridge this time and not fight that thing.
Why didn't you fight the elder god who was beneath the celestial emissary?
I don't know. I want to get my rock.
Are you going to fight her? She's
I
hard
will.
as fuck.
Yeah. I've actually fought it twice. First time I summoned someone and it was retardedly easy. Second time I didn't really have a hard time with it, but I always come to it later in the game, so I don't know what point people usually find her at.
I burned down my eyes.
I need to put on shit with high frenzy resistance.
March of the Fire Ants is a pretty great riff because that one has survived like
pretty classic
20 years or whatever, or not 20, probably 15 years that it's been out. Like, it's the only song they still play from Remission. I'm trying to remember how it goes though, because it starts off like. How does March of the Fire Ants start?
I don't know, dude. You can't just put me on the spot and make me think of Mastodon songs.
It's like a really shrill riff that it begins with. All I can think of is the one from, what's it called?
No one wants to hear us try to figure out fucking Mastodon riffs, man.
You don't know that. Maybe for some people, the Crystal Skull singing was their favorite thing that ever happened.
Could be.
On
We
Digi
won't know
Bros.
for like 2 weeks, so
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like we've talked a lot about Mastodon and no one has ever commented on it.
That's true. No one's ever said that they listen to Mastodon.
Absolutely no one.
People generally tend to not know what we're talking about when we talk about music.
Yeah.
I think that's the most like polarizing subject because I think that with music it's a lot less common for everyone to be into the same shit.
Yeah.
Like with anime, you can reasonably expect that most people have heard of the same.
What the fuck, man?
Well, I guess that's not true. There's a lot of shit I watch that nobody fucking watches, but like.
Oh, I died.
With like TV shows and stuff, like you can reasonably expect that everyone's heard of the shows that you watch, you know, or movies. Everyone knows what movies are out, you know. But like with music, if you start talking about
lots of shit, lots of genres,
like some people have never even heard of the entire umbrella of music you're talking about, you know. Like if you've never listened to any metal music, then we could go on for days talking about metal subgenres and you will be completely in the dark. You know, which is true of an alarming number of music fans, you know. Like I can talk to Brandon and Trevor and they know a pretty good amount about music. They know a lot of genres.
Shit,
know,
dude,
what do you keep going early?
I thought it was later that time. Shit. It's like the perfect
like
window
way
you have to
early.
do this. This is fucking stupid, man.
I feel like I can do this.
No.
You've died more to this elevator than you have
any
to
boss,
any boss in the game. This is truly a Souls elevator.
This is the biggest obstacle
This
in the
is
game,
the Souls experience, man. I don't know what it is. FromSoft does not know how to make elevators. They're always a pain in the ass. They always kill you. You always clip through them or some bullshit. Fucking Demon Souls, the elevators were by far the most killer elements of the game. Like, you lost the most souls to elevators in Demon Souls.
I guess.
Because they were those bullshit ones that would go up and then spin around.
Oh, yeah, those elevators suck shit.
Alright, wait, go.
Yay.
Yeah.
Now we'll get killed by the dude on the bridge. Yeah. We're doing it. We're getting through. This has been the longest section of me not making a ton of progress in this game, but we're right at the end. Oh, shit. Oh, I got stuck. Oh, now I'm gonna die. Oh, he got me.
You should have waited for him to get out of that spot.
Look, man, like, I'm being gradually frenzied. I'm trying not to, like, get frenzied out. Well, and there I go. There she goes. Now he's got me again. Fuck, dude. Why don't you stop eating my fucking face, man? Why are you being an asshole? You're being a real narc right now.
So narcoleptic.
Oh, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck were we talking about?
I don't fucking know, dude. We're talking about metal music.
Oh, yeah.
And how nobody listens
I was saying
to it.
how Brandon and Trevor know a lot of genres, but they don't know anything about metal music, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they could go on and on about all these subgenres of, like, fucking, you know, jangly rock music.
Oh, these ones all have people faces. Oh, it must be the rest of the students who were part of that nightmare experiment, and now they're all spider people. Wonder that's how Patches became a Spider-Man. That's my theory.
Yes, you presented it in a very strange fashion.
Because I realized it all at once just now.
Oh, did you really?
Yes, I haven't done this in a while. Go over here.
Yeah. It's interesting. I, on the other hand, primarily know metal genres because I kind of was brought up on that genre.
Yes.
This place is fucking freaking me out. The barnacles are getting to me.
Terrifying.
Are those barnacles?
They're eyeballs.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh!
Because the students of Mensis are they believe that
that's worse.
Like they want to line their brain with eyeballs because the more eyeballs you have, the closer to the gods you will become. Because
now
the more
it's
insight
time
you'll have.
To fuck up this big thing that was giving us frenzy all this time.
Hey, boom, bitch! It's a big wad of eyeballs.
Yep, it was being held up by that chain, and we dropped it down into the abyss. Now we're gonna go talk to it.
I don't think we talk to it.
Well, we take something from it.
It's dead.
You gotta go down there and... Ugh.
Drop through a hole.
What was that sound?
I don't know. Don't really want to find out.
What the fuck is that shit? What are these
spiders?
Face things on the walls. What is that?
It's a spooky place,
This
man.
is not okay. Nothing here is okay.
I need to equip some fucking sedatives.
Can't go on.
God damn it. You can stop the frenzy if you take a sedative.
Living this way. Nothing's all right.
I hate getting grabbed by this. Shit, dude.
I'm just getting fucked.
Fucking.
Oh my god, the mouths.
Shit. Fuck.
Somehow I didn't notice
God
the mouths.
Fucking damn it.
The last time.
Fuck.
Oh, this whole place is just grody to the max.
All this shit to get my last rock. Which I don't even. I didn't even have it last time I beat this boss. But whatever.
I swear you get an umbilical cord down there, dog. But I could be wrong.
I don't fucking know. I want to go there anyways, so we'll find out. This is taking a minute. This is difficult. This is some shit I don't always do.
Yeah. I was wondering if something like this would happen because I was realizing, you know, like the Grumps playthrough, like a lot of it is just hauling ass, but then it's only when he gets to a part like this where he just is like stuck on something that it, like, which incidentally this bridge was one of those things. Like, and when I watched like Brandon and Trevor play through this place gave them like a really hard time. So
yeah, because it's the last level.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean in the main game this is the last area.
Well, oh yeah, do you fight the wet nurse here?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah.
Which I could run to real quick, but I want to do this.
I feel like we've been doing stuff in such an odd sequence that there's still a lot left to do. Like, we haven't done any of the DLC bosses yet.
Yes. That's mostly what there is left to do.
Wasn't there... And then there's that Elder God that we skipped. Wasn't there another boss that you said you were going to come back to because
the
you
dude
weren't prepared?
Remember the guy with the scythe who was shooting all the shit at me? When we started this play session, we were in Canehurst Castle, and we were like,
"Oh,
we'll
the
come
old
back
man."
then.
Yeah.
So it's just a bunch of tough bosses that I haven't fought. Well, that I haven't finished. Shit, dude, why did I keep getting fucking frenzy? Drink the sedatives, yes. Sedate myself.
2020,
I knew that was coming,
hours
and
ago,
I didn't think you'd sing it
wanna
in the
be
most,
sedated.
the worst voice.
Nothing to do, nowhere to go. I wanna be sedated. Put me in a wheelchair, get me to the show.
Oh god, all of its eyes are lit up because it has my shit. No! Fuck this fucking bullshit, man! Why'd they do so much damage? Shit, heal! Fuck!
Incidentally, a shit heel is a wrestling term for a really bad guy.
I don't like dying this much, man.
Yeah, it's kind of miserable to watch.
It gets boring. Start ranting about something.
In a few minutes, when this episode ends, we might have to just do this and then come back before the next episode.
Perhaps.
If
or
it gets
just
that
go
bad.
do something else. I don't know. I could just not do this.
Sure. Anything that involves not having to watch you die to the same enemy.
Let's try it one more time, and if I don't do it, I'll just go fight the boss and say fuck it.
All right. Let's go fucking do that.
I just wanted to get my plus 10 now. I can get it plus 10 later at the end of the DLC, but
By
That's a
then,
long
there's
wait.
nothing
Yeah.
left to kill
Exactly. Except for the last boss.
What is it at right now?
+9.
Oh, so you need this just to get the final upgrade.
Yes.
Needed
Shit on my ass!
Why are you...
I did it the same way!
You didn't, because I could blatantly see
What
that the
the
thing
fuck
was
ever,
still
man.
blocking your
I hate
path.
this fucking game.
You should wait till you're in the hole, not
This is
when
the
you're
worst
at the
fucking thing.
Fucking, next time on Digi Bros.
It's gonna be like 3 episodes of this shit.
Next time on Digi Bros, Victor's gonna decide if he wants to kill himself or not. Jesus.